Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to part 2 of this Sea of Stars walkthrough. We're going to pick up right where we left off last time, and we're going to begin with a little side content. If you head toward the left at this fork, you can go over to Sunglow Lake. Once you're inside, head on up and talk to the sign at the end of the dock, and it will show you which fish are available to get here. Now, fishing in this game is pretty easy. Just go to the end of the dock and hit X. You'll cast your line out and hit X again. That will cause the line to sink down, and you can make sure that you get a fish on the line by landing the bobber close to that fish. And then, once the fish is on the line, hold down the X button to start reeling it in. But you only want to do that when it's in the big blue column that shows up. If you reel in outside of that, you can snap your line. You use the left and right direction buttons to steer the fish into that blue column and then just reel them in. So once you get both fish here, there's a man-of-war and a lunar trout. Those are the two you want to grab here. There's a sign just to confirm it. You can then jump into the water and swim all the way toward the top of this area, or hop off on the sides and run up to the top. There's going to be a little picnic basket up here, and you can get some dairy. Now let's head back to the entrance of this area. There's a man standing over here. He's a merchant, and he sells some pretty good stuff, so let's check it out. So he has a squire sword and a copper staff. Those are really nice upgrades for our weapons. We can sell off the materials that we don't need anymore. Ultimately, we need to get to 68 gold to afford both of those things. And what we want to do is get enough for one of them, like 36 gold is enough to buy the copper staff. You can equip it and then immediately sell what you're currently equipped with. That's a really nice feature in this game. And then just go through and keep selling the stuff that you don't really need between the fish fillets that you just caught, some of the ingredients that you have. All of that should be enough at this point to get you both of those weapons. And then you can head on out. Once you're outside, you're going to go over toward the right side of this area. There's a cave-looking shape. You want to go into that cave, and that is what will take you over to the mountain trail. Alright, we made it to the mountain trail. So far, so good. So the Elder Mist lives somewhere here, huh? I really hope we'll get a chance to return to Moon Cradle after this. What if we're sent out into the world right away? Yeah, I don't know. I just wish Garl was here. We could certainly use some celestial willow jam to go with this awful bread. Haha, the dream. Huh? Celestial willow jam? I've got some right here, guys. I even picked some mushrooms. You won't believe the soup I'll make. Oh, and I found some herbs in the Forbidden Cavern. They'll do just right. Garl! What? You didn't really think I was going to let you go on an adventure without me, did you? Garl! It's so good to see you two again. You look so strong now. Hey, why didn't you show up for our departure? Are you kidding? There was absolutely no announcement. As soon as I heard everyone gather, I went to our hideout to pack my stuff, but you left so fast. Guys, I'm so pumped for this journey. I know all about survival now. Fishing and gathering and cooking and... What's wrong? You can't actually come with us. We just wanted to say goodbye. We're on duty now, and it's pretty dangerous. You can't mean that. We've always talked about how we'd all leave together after your training. Plus, I spent all those years practicing in our little cave. I'm ready. Look, I may not have any special powers like you do, but I'm built strong and I've been preparing. This here is my shield. I'll be a defensive fighter. No, a warrior cook. Oh yeah? Sure am, and I've been reading a lot too. See, most of the monsters you're going to face won't even be Fleshmancer minions, which means anyone can fight them. Are you sure about that? Totally. You haven't seen any yet, have you? No, but I'll know when to step aside, don't worry. Plus, you can't really travel the world with just a few sandwiches. What were you thinking? Yeah. See, you need me. You just do your solstice warrior duties and I'll keep your bellies full. Garl. Deal? Okay, deal. Oh, I'm so happy. No way, this is awesome. Ha ha ha! Alright, I'll start the kettle. We have so much catching up to do. Garl the warrior cook joins the party. And so apparently after we meet this Elder Mist, we'll be able to use magic without using magic and be sent out into the world. That's all we've been told. I guess finding our own way is the final step of training. Our first assignment is to get to Wraith Island in time for the next eclipse. Wow, that's a lot! Your powers sound so cool though, can't wait to see them in action. So how about you, Garl? Oh, it was pretty uneventful, to be honest. All I did was train and learn the skills I thought would come in handy. Every single day I was hoping to see you come out. I'm sure glad no one told me it would take 10 years. Yeah, we missed you too. It's not fair that we were together and you had to do this on your own. Well, we're all together now, so it doesn't matter anymore. And I can't wait to explore the world. I want to taste everything. Hey, this soup is unreal, by the way. Right? Uh-huh. So how much food did you pack? Just enough for a few meals. It's better to travel light, and there's ingredients everywhere if you know to look. And who knows what we'll find? It's all part of the adventure. Why don't you try now, Zale? See that bush right there? It's full of juicy berries. All you have to do is pick them. Perfect. Now we'll make some jam with the berries you picked. Just interact with the campfire and get ready to cook. The campfire feels cozy and warm. We'll cook. All you have to do is hold down the X button until the bar fills up and you will make whatever food you have the ingredients for. See, you're a natural. We can eat that jam later when we need to heal up. Thanks for the tips, Garl. That's going to come in handy for sure. Don't mention it. Hey, I'm ready for some sleep. Same here. And nothing but the stars above us. I'm loving this life already. Garl, I'm really glad you're here. I was just about to say that. Me too, guys. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Well, good night then. Good morning. You all ready to go? I'm excited to see what this Elder Mist looks like. Should be straight up. Let's keep hiking. Found one abacus. This is a unique equipable accessory. It is one of the gold ones, and it displays non-boss enemies' HP in combat. A very handy ability to have. Found one basic armor. This is a little bit of an upgrade for the armor that we have, so we're going to put that on Zale and then move the Adventurer's vest over to Valere. Let's stop by this campfire so that we can do a little bit of cooking. We do have to make a couple new items from our list. There's a trophy or an achievement for making one of every item. So we're going to make the roast sandwich and a basic salad right now. Eventually we'll be making all of them. We're missing one of the grains to make the herbed fillet, but luckily the merchant right next to us sells those, so we can just purchase one for 4 gold, and then we'll be able to make the herbed fillet from the list of meals to cook. Since we're here anyway, let's get a free heal by resting at the campfire. After this battle, the game wants you to proceed over toward the left side to continue on with the story. However, if you go straight down, you can hop off this cliff and then go into the cave. There's a treasure chest hidden in the right-hand side you can see on the screen. After this battle, everyone got to level 3. I like how the leveling system works in this game because everyone gets to the same level at the same time. Even if they were knocked out at the end of the battle, you don't have to worry about anyone falling behind or anything like that. What I like to do is look at what stats they might be a little deficient in, what number is the lowest, and then throw them a couple points in that area just as a bonus so that no one becomes too strong in one area and too weak in another area. So once we're done, we're going to collect the items that dropped from the enemies here and then proceed across this rope bridge over to the bottom right corner, take the rock wall down, and then grab the treasure chest here that contains 2 shiny pearls. Now we just have to backtrack to the entrance of the cave and we can keep going on with the story. There's a sneaky treasure chest hidden in the mist down here, so don't miss that one. You get a new recipe to cook food. As I'm editing this video, I realized that I missed a ladder that you can lower right here for a shortcut, so don't forget to do that before you move on. What could this be? I'm sure that will come in handy later, hint hint, so remember where that is. Hoo hoo hoo! Woo! Two children of the solstice have come for their rite of passage, but it also sends one who does not belong here. Is he brave or foolish? Ooh, let's find out. Welcome, young adventurers, to the sacred pond. Nice to meet you, Elder Mist. My name is Garl. My, what a gregarious one you are. Enthusiasm is certainly welcome in this place of meditation, but its rites are not meant for the common folk. Children of the solstice, step forward. Ooh. Hoo hoo hoo. It seems you show great potential indeed. Have you weaved your will into celestial fabrics? We have, Elder Mist. Then come closer and let them be imbued by the sacred pond's magic. Ooh, a tremendous resonance. Wear them with purpose, for they will augment your innate magic. You shall henceforth have light in the darkest places and protection against the minions of the Fleshmancer. I don't feel any different. Yeah, me neither. Ooh, rest assured, the ability to use magic without using magic has taken root in you indeed. What does that even mean? And how does it work? It arises from need. In the many battles that await you, victory will often demand the use of more offensive magic than one can sustain through spells alone. That is why attunement to live mana is paramount. Live mana? Who? It allows your attacks to draw from the magic bestowed upon you at birth. And judging by the resonance you create, this power should even extend to your traveling companions. You are ready. Live mana will start manifesting in you the next time you enter battle. Are you ready for your final test? Elder Mist, I'd like to go with them. Ooh. The Elder Mist trials have never been undertaken by anyone but aspiring solstice warriors. But I want to go with them, please. Interesting. You are the first of the common folk to ever make such a request. He sure is a peculiar one. No doubt limited when it comes to combat, but the warmth of his heart. Could he bring it back? Perhaps we should try to find out. I will allow it. All right, thanks, Elder Mist. Consider it a test of your ability to act as a companion to Solstice Warriors. I won't fail. We are ready. Then close your eyes and take a deep breath. Welcome to the Elder Mist Trials. To pass this final test, you must bring 3 big relics together by completing their associated challenges. The monsters that will try to stop you are immune to physical attacks, and the use of offensive spells is prohibited. What? How then? Ooh, that is why you must use magic without using magic. Live mana can boost your battle actions with a portion of your magic attack. Embrace this power and your training will be complete. Whoa, I have to try that! The trials await. Should you wish to return for a while, simply close your eyes and concentrate next to where you just appeared. Godspeed! That attack did nothing. A spell would probably do it, but we can't use them here. Guess that's the part where using magic without using magic comes in. But how? Hey, some little orbs appeared when I attacked. Maybe that's live mana? Could be. I feel a kind of pull towards them. Yeah, I feel it too. Let me try something. Whoa! It worked! How does it feel? Like power. So if I attack, it should do magic damage now. That was amazing! I want to try it next. Boosting has been unlocked. Regular attacks will now generate live mana. Hold R2 and press X to absorb a charge and boost. Up to 3 boosting charges can be stacked, each adding a portion of your character's magic attack stat to their next action to increase its power. In the case of regular attacks, the character's innate magic damage type, if they have one, is also added on top of their weapon's damage type. Whether you are dealing with an intricate lock pattern, need to make your next healing spell really count, or just want to deal more damage, remember to boost. This area is a nice little hub, and we are able to use the campfire here to do some cooking. We picked up the Chaudray recipe a little bit ago, so let's make that, and we can just check it off the list of things that we need to cook for that trophy or achievement. And we also can make this berry jam, as well as the basic salad. So let's go ahead and do those things as well. This area also allows you to rest in between the different zones that we have to go to, and you can save it at any point too, right at the save point. Just to our north, there are 3 different staircases that take you to the different portals. Let's go to the far left one first. Just up the staircase over toward the right side, you can grab another treasure chest. This has a basic armor in it. We're going to put that on Valere right now, and then we will move her adventurer's vest over to Garl. If you can successfully sneak up on an enemy, you can do a back attack, and that will drop some live mana orbs that can allow you to immediately go into a boost and take out one of the monsters straight away. After the battle, a pedestal will rise up in the bottom portion of this area, so run down there, interact with it, and you will be teleported back to the main hub area. After those fights, you can go right down to the campfire, rest up quick, and now we're going to go up to the upper right staircase, and that will take us to the next zone that we need to get a pedestal for. After jumping across the floating rocks, you'll be at a landing. Go up from here, and you can grab another treasure chest. Back at the main hub, go down to the campfire, rest up one more time, and then we're just going to go straight up and into the final portal. There are no fights in this area, however we need to answer questions in order to get the pedestal to show up. So go straight up, climb the rock wall, and then interact with the stone tablet for the first question. To get this artifact piece, you'll need to answer 3 questions correctly. Let's see how well you learned. Of these 2 actions, which regenerates MP, attacking or casting a spell? The answer is attacking. What is the name of the school you went to? Zenith Academy or Solstice Elementary? The answer is Zenith Academy. To get this treasure chest, when you get to the top, just hop down and you can grab this for a new recipe for a mushroom scramble. Now go across this rope bridge, the tightrope, and you will go all the way to the far side where you can drop down and then interact with the final question tablet. One very important Solstice Warrior duty is to destroy dwellers who become vulnerable during which natural phenomenon? Equinox, eclipse, or solstice? The answer is eclipse. After answering the 3rd question correctly, the pedestal will pop up, interact with it, and you'll be teleported back to the main hub one final time. Before interacting with that floating ball, head down and save the game. You don't need to heal up because you already did that before and there were no fights in that last section. Now go up and talk to the ball. This is our last chance to prepare. Do you feel ready? Yes. Woo-hoo-hoo! The young adventurers have finished the preparations. Huh? I see you understand the power of live mana. But can you master it? We shall see. The use of spells is now allowed again. Face me, children of the solstice. Here's the Elder Mist boss fight. The only thing you need to keep in mind is that you don't want to attack his main body when his sword is still active because he will counterattack and do lots of damage to every party member. So instead what you want to do is focus on the sword part first until you disable it. That will allow you to attack his main body without fear of being counterattacked. So I'm going to restart this fight just so you can see how it looks if you don't get counterattacked through the fight. So at this point, if he starts charging this, what he's going to do is heal himself. I didn't know it at the time when I was doing this recording, but right now I haven't hurt him at all because I've been focusing on the sword the whole time. So I ideally should just let him heal himself because he's not going to get any more health from full health anyway. And I should have just kept focusing on the sword. Instead, I tried to disable what his spell was going to be or weaken it. And it turns out to be kind of stupid to do that because I took an unnecessary hit from the sword. So if you see that right now, just ignore it. You don't need to do that. Keep working on the sword at first until it's fully disabled. With the sword out of the way, he is now vulnerable to his main body without threat of counterattack, so go ahead and just throw your best attacks toward his body and try to take away as much health as possible. Unfortunately, that sword doesn't stay away forever. It does regenerate over time, and when it starts to say that his sword feels better, it will come back alive, and then you'll have to repeat the process of focusing on the sword until it's disabled, and then go back to fighting the main body. He starts charging up his heal, and I see that I need 2 of the moon power attacks and 1 smashing in order to disable it. So Valere is able to use her Moonerang to get those 2 moon things. Now there is a trophy for reflecting this off of an enemy 25 times in one go. So I'm going to try to do it here, and I get so close. I get 22 out of the 25 that I need. I was very disappointed that I didn't get the trophy on this one, so it's worth a shot if you want to do that, but eventually I'll get it and I'll showcase that to you then. 1 follow-up smash attack from Garl is enough to completely disable him from casting that cure on himself, so good on us, we get to keep all the damage that we've dealt to him, but now his sword is feeling better and it's back in the fight, so we're going to go back and focus on the sword until it's destroyed, and then when that's done, go back to the main body. There's something really cool in this game about the boss battles, and that is you can tell when they're getting low on health because their appearance changes a little bit. So look at his beard right now. It's flowing pretty evenly and slowly from the middle toward the outside. He looks very kind of calm and relaxed at this point. When he charges up, his beard goes a whole lot faster and his eyes turn a bright green color. Now we're going to use that same Moonerang ability that we did before. Unfortunately, I only get 21 hits out of the 25 that I need, so still very close. I know I'll get it one of these times. And then when this is over, I'm going to have Garl attack and disable his spell, and then you'll see the change in his appearance for when he's low on HP. Now look at his beard. It's going up and down and kind of like he's heaving or trying to catch his breath. He's not calm anymore. He looks very tired. So I'll use a Solstice Strike that's charged up and boosted, and that will be enough to finish him off. How formidable! Ooh, a bright future awaits you indeed. Zale and Valere, I name you Solstice Warriors. I knew it! You're the best! Ha! There it is! We did it! I have consulted the mists of time during your trials. When you are ready to leave this place, find me back at the sacred pond and I will tell you of your respective prophecies. Then you will be sent out into the world. Whew! Don't take too long now. On the way out, we may as well just rest up and do a quick save. Good morning! The time has come to begin your journey. Morning? It's the middle of the night. Ah yes, I suppose your friends should address that. Address what? Bring us the dawn. We can do that? Ooh, all it takes is for you to stand on a celestial rune. And then what? Something inside of you knows already. Right this way. Now concentrate and bring us the dawn. Use R2 and L2 while standing on celestial runes to change the time of day. How did you do that? That's the coolest thing I've ever seen! Woo-hoo-hoo! That part is always easier by simply going for it. Now, in your travels, you will sometimes find mechanisms and seals powered by magical runes that react to the time of day. They were put into place by solstice warriors who came before you. Some conceal artifacts meant to help future members of the Order, such as yourselves, while others seal away evils that were too powerful to confront. Whether or not to look for these artifacts and challenges will be entirely up to you. Now your journey can begin. Come and meet me beyond this chasm. How do we get across? By using your powers, of course. Meet me on the other side, and as a farewell gift, I will share with you what I could read in the mists of time. Try using the crystal to charge the smaller rune on the ground above and see what happens. Use R2 or L2 to move the light to the top diamond, and then that will start to charge up the littler diamonds. When they're all full, the bridge will activate and you can go across the left. Now do the same thing where you move the light over to the other smaller diamond on the left side, and that will charge up that path leading across to another bridge, and eventually you can run outside. Head a little bit left to go to the Evermist Islands landing. Ooh, are you ready to be sent out into the world? Yes. Let us see you off then, but first your prophecies. I will speak them to your minds directly, for they are yours and yours alone. Zale, step forward. In order to reach your full potential, you will first need to stare at the night inside of you. Thank you, Elder Mist. Valere, approach. When the time comes, you will be the one to create paths on water. Understood. Garl. I get one too? Awesome! You must be mindful of your limitations during this journey. You got it, Elder Mist. Garl, this is not a conversation. Oh, my bad. Carry on. The mists are unclear in your case, but it appears your heart might be warm enough to soothe a long-tormented soul. Okay, I'll do my best. You have now learned everything I could teach you. I am sending you to Sleeper Island, where you are fated to meet a crew bound for adventure. Make friends with them, and they shall help you reach Wraith Island in time for the next eclipse. To activate this giant, give it the name Extol to be sent to Sleeper Island. To return here, simply go to Extol and speak this one's name, which is Extol Cool! Well, I suppose we won't be seeing each other for a while. And so it was that Zale and Valere were sent off to begin their journey with their best friend, the warrior cook, in tow. In their quest to get to Wraith Island in time for the eclipse, they would soon come to grips with two very powerful wizards, one by anger beset, the other of life bereft. No way, that was awesome! The Elder Mist wasn't kidding. What a ride! Who knew the world was so big? So, what now? Find a boat, I suppose. To ground level, then? There's only one way we can go from here anyway. Starting off in this area, you can go toward the right side and go across this muddy path here, but what we want to do is go over to the left side, hop down all of these steps, and we will eventually get down to the bottom where we can go into this cave. And if you run up here, there's a treasure chest that has another unique accessory, the Solstice Mage Ring. We're going to put that on to Valere, and what this does is it gives us 1 MP every time we block. So that Solstice Mage Ring is very good for getting our MP back. Now what we can do is either hop down that way, or I'm just going to go around to the muddy side, and you'll be able to see what the other side has in store for us. There are a couple of little grains here that we can pick up, and then we can run down, and we will go down all of these steps. When you get to the bottom, go toward the top portion, keep jumping over, and there's another treasure chest here that has 90 gold. Now let's head back and keep going. After you make it across the tight ropes, head down. You can grab another item on the left side, and then head down the steps. You'll see a treasure chest on the left side that has a rainbow conch on the side. Make sure you grab that one, and then head across the platforms and touch the pedestal. That will raise a bridge up on the left side that connects you to where we started, and over toward the right side is how we keep going. So this just connects us back to where we were originally, and then we can head over down the other direction, and that will take us down where we can pick up 2 more materials, and we can finally leave this area through the bottom right exit. Now that we're outside, let's hold the L1 button, and that will bring us back into our camp. We'll never find a ship at this altitude. There has to be a way down. I want to travel in the ball again. As I save the game and do some cooking and ultimately resting, I just want to do the little outro to this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button and also subscribing if you haven't done so already, I would really appreciate that. It helps the channel to grow, and that helps more people see this video, and that's ultimately what I want, is to provide a good video series for people to enjoy and maybe get something out of that can be helpful to them. So thank you for doing those little things to help the channel out. I really appreciate it, and I will see you very soon in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.